Today we'll be looking into stable control. Okay, stable control. For that, I will create another screen for creation. Okay, another screen for creation. So, okay. So this is the subscreen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 9010 is a subscreen that we created. Okay, and this subscreen has this details. So create 9016 create entry, create initial. Okay, code. We go. Okay, so I'm setting the title bar. Create logbook. Okay, go back. Go to user command. EAI. So here same. So let me activate it. Right click, activate. Okay, 9016. Let me change this new T code. Oh, it was there, guys. Okay, 9011. I created new T code for subscreen. Okay. Okay. I already have this one. Okay, no problem. Use this one. Okay. The screen is there already. Nine zero one one. 9011. Creation screen. Okay. So now so this is the screen, guys. Okay. So now how the screen has been designed, I'll go to this 9011. I'll go here. Okay. So as I see here, only one element is present here. One element. Okay. So that element is subscreen area. Okay. Subscreen area. And in this subscreen area, I'm calling the screen 9010. Okay, it is already there. Okay, so how I want is, okay, so once I put this thing, hit enter, it should take me to the next screen. In the next screen, enter I want to enter the item details. Okay, what is item details? Because here I go to the table ZPM. This is the header details. Okay, these are the header details. And if I go here, this is the item details. What is item details? Guys, what is the transaction that we are going to create? Okay, so initial screen we are entering this header data. In the next screen, we are creating a item data. Okay, so in the item data, we may have multiple line item. Okay, so what I'll do, guys, I'll not use this program. I'll create a fresh program because there are so many screen. This will be used for your reference. Okay, so I'm creating a new program now for this requirement entirely. Okay, this will have this as a header and this as a item. This item details will be rendered with help of table control. That is the main topic of today's class. Okay, I'll not go and change because there is so many screen I created to demonstrate different UI elements. Okay, so let it be there. I'll create a new program fresh and I'll show you guys how we can do this program. Okay, end to end. Create a new program. Okay, this is the program name. Here, top include, name of the top include, local object. Okay, so this is my new module pool program. So I will need this 3 include program also. Okay, so now this one for the PBO, include for PBO. This is include for 5 and this is include for top table. Okay, so my all 4 includes are created. Now I'll go and create a screen. Okay, so now this is my creation screen. Creation screen. Okay, this is a subscreen. The subscreen will not have any OK code. Okay, this is the flow logic. I'll go to the layout, and in the layout, I can go and fetch the header tables. Okay, so header table name I have to find out. This is the header table name. Get from dictionary, plant, date, time, user. This 4 field I need. Okay, so this is my subscreen. I'm creating activate. So let me rename it. This is it. This is, let me refer this only date. Okay, that's fine. No need to rename. get reported by. Okay. My subscreen is done. So I'll go and create a new screen. 9001. Okay. And here creation initial. The type of screen is normal. In the OK code field, I'll provide the name of the OK code. In the flow logic, I have comment please. Status CPU GUI status access title bar. So I have to create the PF status creation. And here back exit cancel. This is enter. Okay. My GUI status is ready. Then I'll set the title bar. Log entry document create. Done. And here what I want to include. So the current screen number is 9001. So here I want to include the subscript. So for that, what is required? Which control type is required here to include the subscript? Guys, which control type should I include here? Guys, who can answer? No one? Guys, are you able to understand the class? What been discussed?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So tell me guys, what control should I use to include the subscreen?
Mm, Subscribe area button.
Subscreen area? Yeah, subscreen area. That's the answer. It's easy guys. Okay. So why it is taking so much of time? It's the subscreen area. That's correct. Okay. So this is my subscreen area. subscreen area. Go subscreen area 9000 back. And here, what is the syntax to include the subscreen? For
Call subscreen name including
correct,
site block,
including site proc and erasure. Okay, and here I have to call the py module of the subscreen. Yeah. Now I have to implement the user command. I and here I can write yes. Okay, code when back to screen 0. Okay, and I have to define the OK code variable. I have to go to the top data OK code type code. It's activated. Now I have to create a transaction. Okay. ZPN log 01. Create log. 9001 transaction 9001. Let's go to the change mode. 1 3. Okay, my transaction is ready. I'm able to see this field. Okay, so guys, from where these fields are coming?
table,
Subscreen.
subscreen from that table.
Yeah, it's from the subscreen. It's getting displayed. Okay, so now I want to create another screen, that is the detail screen. Okay, creation detail screen. Okay, here the entire data will be displayed. This is the detail screen. So same story here, guys. I want to go here and place a subscreen area. Okay, so this here header. Okay, okay, code and then this I want to use. And same syntax called subscreen of SDR header, including size equal 9,000. And here I can write a call subscreen header, and I have to create the user command. Okay. So for now, I'll keep this thing only. Okay. So now we go here is read only. Okay, so I want to make the field read only based on a condition. Okay, PPO. Here, what I can do, I can define variable data GP read only type C less one, or maybe I can take it will be more, and here probably I can write constant GC more types DC more create type C length one value is C DC more change type C length one value D. This is C, this is N, and we see more display. Type C length one value is D. So what I did here, I defined three constant. What is constant, guys? What is constant? In programming C, C++, we read constant, right?
That cannot change during the program.
Okay. So if we define a data object, we can change the value. GB more equal to anything we can write. Okay. So if I do that, I can do that. Okay. But I cannot assign a value to a constant. So the value has to be assigned during the declaration of the constant. So the value remains same. So I define three constant to represent three mode: display, change, and create. Okay, so what I'll do, instead of referring that create as n, I can refer to this constant. Okay, so that if any changes has to be done, that will be more easy. I come here and change in a single place, then the changes will be reflected, because I not be using any like direct literal string literal. I will be using this thing. Okay, so in such scenario, we should always define the constant. We'll see what is the use. We'll see. Okay, now if we go here, user command. So this is the 9001 screen. Okay, so this is the initial screen of creation. So this is the initial screen of creation. Okay, if I put F1, I can go. This is 9001. Okay, in the 9001, what I'm doing, when enter GV mode equal to GC mode create. Okay, call screen 9002. Okay, and if I go here, this is the subscript loop at screen. If GP mode equal to GC mode create, or GP mode equal to GC mode display, make everything as read only. So how to make read only? Screen input equal to 0, multiply hit enter. Did it navigated to 9002? Yes, we are in 9002 and this is in read only. Okay, so now I'll go to the T code again. And if I don't provide any value and hit enter, it's still taking me to the next screen. Okay, I want to do a mandatory field validation. How can I do that? Guys, how to make the field mandatory? So 9001, I want to make the field as mandatory.
So by using required keyword,
By using required. Who is that?
you pin to.
Pinto. Okay, that's a good answer. That's correct. So I have to go here and go to program, and here I have to make as required. So these three things is required. Yeah. Active. The changes are not visible. So only one change is visible. Why? Date. That is required, and go to the time. Time is also required. Okay, all these three are required field. Unless and until I give the value, it will not take me to the second screen. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm inside the second screen, that is 9002. And I need item data. Okay, so let me go here, the change mode, and okay, I need to make this screen. Okay, I can reduce the size a bit like this, and I need little bit more space, okay, in the below. So that's why you can go here. Here is the screen size. Okay, so if we do a F1, this is rows and this is column. So I need more rows instead of 20, maybe 50. Okay, I increase the screen size. So now you can see the screen size is more now. Okay, and here I want a table. To define a table control, first we have to define an internal table. Okay, so I'll go here to the top, and here I'll define data GT item type table of JPM. This is the structure, and this is the cells. So, okay, that's fine. Now I'll go to my screen, 9002, go to layout, and here there is two control available. One is the table control and another is table control wizard. So don't use the table control. Okay, this is an old method of doing the things. You have to do so many manual things. You have to use the table control wizard. So I select it. So I dragged it. Now this wizard has come up. So what is wizard? This will help us to do the things step by step. There is so many steps. In the left hand side we are able to see name of the table, control table name, define columns and all those things. So this is a guide kind of thing. Okay, step by step it will ask some question and some inputs we will give, and based on that he will define the table. So I click on continue, and here name of the table control I can give is as T table control TC item. Let's say this is my control name. Click on continue. So whether you want from the dictionary table or internal table. Okay. So let's say we'll go for dictionary table. Okay, both options are there. Let's say this is my dictionary table. Go next. What are the field I need? I need line item, vehicle number, start, and remarks. Next. Next is input only, output only, and input control. What is this? Output only means we only display the data. If input control means we can provide the input, it is editable. Okay, so in our case, we'll be capturing the input control, in capturing the data. So that is input control. Okay, next. Do you need scroll? Yes. Continue. Now we have to give the include program because system will write some the code for us. Okay. So what it is asking, please let me know the PBO module where to write. So for PBO, we have a include. So the include name for PBO, I think underscore PB, I think so. For pi is underscore pi. For subroutine, this is form. I'm not sure. I have to check, guys. For PBO is O01, pi is I01, form is F01, and data declaration is underscore top. Okay. Now continue. Continue is done. Complete. Okay. Now system is created a table control here. Okay. So now if you see the name of the table control is TC item and it has created this column. You can also increase the length. So the visible length is 10, you can make it as 10. Is 6, it is make as 10. Vehicle number is visible as 10, we can make it as 10. Remarks is 10, we can make it as 30. Okay, save, activate. Okay, so now go to the program. This is our program. Activate. There is some issues. Okay, code is already declared. Okay, that's fine. We can remove it. Let me try to activate. for one more time. Okay, so now let me go here. So are you guys able to see a table control now?
Yes, sir.
So here we can give the entry. Okay, now let's understand what it has done. So you go to the top. See this many code it has written. Okay, so table it has defined, it defines a local work area and all these tables yes defined. If I go to PBO, in the PBO also there is some code being written, and PAI there is also some code is written, and in this form also some code is written. So as I mentioned, okay, so there is two options to define a table control. Okay, so one is the table, one is the table, another is the table with wizard. So if you go for a table, all those code you have to write by yourself. If you go by wizard, if you go by the wizard, then what will happen? The system will write the code. So always go with the table control with wizard. Okay. Now this is the 9002. Okay. Here if I write anything, it is getting deleted. Okay, it is getting deleted. So we have to debug. Okay. So now here is a module TC modify. We'll go here and put a breakpoint here. Now let me go here. Here the modify. This is the local work area. Okay. Now it is modifying this table, but this table is initial. Okay, so nothing, no modification will happen. So what we will do? Let's go here and init, and here what we can do, if gv mode equal to gc mode create, do 10 times and do append initial line to gt g underscore tc item tab, and we don't need this. Okay, activate. So what we are doing, we're inserting 10 lines of data. So now we go there. If I write here 10, vehicle number, starting kilometer, ending kilometer, paste, then 20, paste 2, and I hit enter. Now the pie is getting on. Okay, so now this current line is line number 1, and if I go here, there is 10 lines are already there. If I do a modified statement, now that modified statement is successful. Okay, so my data is still there. Okay, So what we'll do next time, this number will be auto incremented. Okay. So what we can do, we can go to the pi and let's say 100, and we can define a work area here. Work area is already there, I think. There is a new syntax we'll learn. Field symbol, we already discussed what is field symbol. So I'll define a field symbol. Item type. What is the type, guys? System has defined a work area. This is a work area. Okay, this work area I made. So I write append initial line to this, assigning fs item. Then fs item line item is equal to psi index into 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, it is happening. Okay, so now what is the syntax we learned? Append initial line to this. What this part is doing, guys? Who can explain me this syntax? Who can explain me this syntax?
It append the initial line to this item.
Okay, what is the meaning of initial line? What is the meaning of initial line?
Mm,
Guys,
Starting
here
at
you write if psi sub c equal is initial. If LV tab x is initial. What is the meaning of initial?
not having any value.
Not having any value or empty. Empty or initial value, right? And site x, this is also empty or initial. Yeah. So now what is the meaning of append initial line to this? Add empty line, right? Add empty line. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do 100 times. So what is the meaning of this entire syntax?
It create 100 empty.
Empty line. Empty line. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Creates 100 empty line. Okay. Now there is another syntax, similar syntax I have written this. What is this? fs underscore item.
Field symbol.
Hmm?
Field symbol.
Field symbol, correct. What is the use of field symbol?
It automatically update the internal table.
Sorry?
It update the internal table.
Correct. Excellent. So use of field symbol is kind of a pointer in programming C. So if it's referring, the field symbol is referring to one line, if you do the change in the field symbol, automatically that change will be reflected in the internal table. If you are using a work area, then you have to write a modify statement. But if you are using a field symbol, then no modify statement required, because whatever change you do in the field symbol, that will reflect in the internal table. So what I'm doing here, I'm telling that insert an empty line to this and get that reference to this field symbol. Then I'm changing the field symbol. So that field symbol is psi index. What is the value of psi index? Which value it will hold? Psi index. The iteration number, okay? If the do loop is running for the first time, the value of psi index will be 1. Then it goes to the second iteration, third iteration. So every time this loop will run, the psi tab index will increase. So 1 into 10, 2 into 10, and 3 into 10, like that. Okay. So what's happening here? So 10, 20, 30, 40, this serial number is coming. Okay. So in SAP, most of this serial number will not start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a multiply from 10. It's not a rule. It's not a rule, but this is how the things are. Okay. So line item 10, 20, 30, 40. 10 means the first line item. 20 is the second line item. Okay. So now as we are deriving this thing, I don't want that user will change it. Okay. So we'll make it as read only. How to make it as read only? Again, I'll go to the layout. Select this, double click here. It will open, and here I can make it as uncheck input field. Okay. Then it will make it as a read only. Now I can go here. So 10, 20, 30, 40. And here I can enter the vehicle number, kilometer. Okay. Then that's fine. Okay. So now next action item is we'll save the data into the table.